Yo, what up? Today we are meeting the 14-year-old, yes, 14, not very legal yet, but no doubt very, very talented Greyson Chance, the overnight YouTube sensation. We'll be talking to him in just a little bit, alright, so hang on tight. Hi, welcome to Malaysia.
Oh, thank you for having me. I love Malaysia.
You were here yesterday, right?
Yes, I got in yesterday, but I was so drowsy after the flight, I couldn't really take it all in yet.
Oh,
but
man.
today I took it all in. It's a beautiful country.
How do you find it so far?
Well, I think it's fantastic. There are so many trees in Malaysia, which I've noticed. Which back in the States and big cities, there are no trees anywhere, and it's just so green everywhere, and everybody's so nice, and there's shops and everything. I love it here. I love Kuala Lumpur.
You had a really long flight. What did you do to entertain yourself?
Well, I watched a lot of movies, and I did a little bit of school on my computer.
Really?
Yeah.
Still schoolwork?
And I slept a lot of it.
Okay.
Me and my mom were in the corner of the flight, like.
Okay, did you celebrate Halloween?
Well, I'm not the biggest Halloween fan.
Oh yeah?
But,
did you dress up?
well, I have in past years, but I'm not a big fan of haunted houses and stuff.
Okay.
So I'm always the guy who like dresses up in the funny costumes,
Right.
not the scary ones.
What was your best costume you think?
Well, 2 years back, I was actually an inflatable ostrich.
That is
It was quite a costume. It was great. But the bad thing is I tripped on a curb when I was trick-or-treating because it was so big and I popped. So that was a bad advantage.
You didn't even roll.
But no, this Halloween I was in the studio all night. Literally, I don't think I left till like 12:30.
You know, when your first cover of Gaga on YouTube hit 43 million, how did you react? How did you feel about that?
Well, you know, it was completely crazy because, you know, I didn't post the video for that reason. I just kind of posted it to, you know, why not? I'll put it up there. And then all of a sudden this huge response came and I just released my debut album.
So tell us more about the album.
Well, you know, the album is very real. It's not anything artificial, and it's definitely not what you would think a 14-year-old would release. You know, it's very in-depth and it's very diverse. You know, there's songs about love, there's songs about hate, heartbreak, there's songs literally just ranging throughout the field, so it's very
And you wrote all, if not some, of the...
I wrote more than half of the record.
Wow. How would you describe your songwriting process?
Well, you know, I usually go in and you know, I love the songwriters I get to work with. And, you know, I'll usually go into the studio and we'll go in and for about 3 hours we'll just pop off all these ideas and we'll just go and go and go. And then we have all these different songs and we pick the ones that we like, pick the ones that we don't like. And we just kind of grow on them. You know, the thing about songwriting is you can't push it. Like, you know, there'll be sometimes where we'll get frustrated and I'll just be like, guys, let's go take a 10-minute break and go play the drums. Like, you just have to give yourself time. So that's why I'm usually going to the studio at 2, don't leave till very late in the night.
How do you balance between, you know, being an artist, a very famous pop star, and daily mundane routines like homework?
Well, it's sometimes difficult, but you know, like this morning I woke up, did a little homework, and then I go out and do whatever I get to do, eat some breakfast, and then I have promo. So I just balance it wherever I can.
Okay, you don't just play the piano, right? Although you just took, what, 3 lessons or something?
No, I took piano lessons. That's one thing I'm not gonna lie about. I did take the lesson.
Alright, but you also play the drum.
I'm a bit of a drum player. I'm starting out. I'm not a good drum player, and I just picked up the bass, kinda. I'm learning these instruments. I kind of want to be multi-instrumental, but I'm definitely not a good drum or bassist yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Okay.
I mean, I can play a beat, but I'm getting better. I'm trying.
Once you're 18.
I'm not like JB where he can go and just pound on the drums. I'm not there yet. I wish I was though, but I'm not there
You
yet.
will be unstoppable by the time you're legal to party. Anyways, yes. Speaking.
Where did that one go? Oh my goodness. Why FM?
Speaking about, you know, JB, Justin Bieber.
Of course.
You are touted as the second coming of Justin Bieber, the next Justin Bieber. How do you feel about that?
Well, you know, you're always gonna get compared to another artist, but you know, Justin is amazing. I love his music, but you know, my music's very different. I do more of a kind of pop rock thing, but of course you're always gonna get the comparisons. But I love Justin's new album.
Are you flattered, or do you feel like it's too big of a, you know, benchmark to live up to?
Am I what? Am I?
Are you flattered, or do you feel like it's too big of a
No,
benchmark?
you know, of course I'm flattered, but you know, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like it's definitely not something that I'm like, oh, I always need to be better than Justin. It's never like that, We're two completely different artists.
Okay, very nice.
When it comes to a girlfriend, I'm kind of just
Not yet.
I'm staying worldly. I just travel. I don't date.
Okay, and apart from that, what major changes have you made in your life?
I've made huge major changes. I don't go to normal school anymore. Like I said, I do online school. I'm always traveling, so definitely made big changes. But there's still things that keep the same. I still have my house in Oklahoma, and still in Malasia.
What was your ambition before you became an artist?
To do this.
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
Oh, that's so inspiring. And you did it.
I did it. Yes.
That's really cool.
Okay.
I'm sure you've been through countless of interviews. What's the one question you hate to answer?
What's the one question I hate to answer?
Or one
That's a
question
great question, actually.
that's thrown at you so many times that you're just like, oh.
I hate what is your perfect date?
Oh. Now that you mention it, what is it?
Nothing. I don't have a perfect date. No,
Gross.
I hate those questions because they're always like, what would be your perfect date? Like a moonlight walk on the beach? I'm like, I'm 14. Like, what do you expect from me? Like, I can bring her to like a movie and like grab some like food and a burger, but I can't like. Where am I gonna find a beach and the moonlight's lit perfectly? Like, come
And you're
on.
14.
Exactly. Like, what's wrong with a movie date? I'm 14.
What's playing in your iPod
right now?
Yeah.
Well, I love Adele.
Uh-huh.
I'm a huge Adele fan. I love the new Coldplay album, and I love Gaga, of course.
Very nice.
So I range completely in all different styles of music. I love a lot of rock music. I love pop music. I love like soulful music, and I love electronic too. So I kind of go everywhere.
Okay, and we need to know your dream collaborator.
My dream collab, I would have to say Taylor Swift. I'm a huge fan of Taylor. When I turn 18.
Just for the camera, if you could get a tattoo in the future, of course, when you're legal and 18
In the
and all
future.
that, what would you get?
Oh yikes! I'm not for sure yet, to be honest with you.
You don't know if it's going to be tribal or something real?
It'd be something pretty small. I don't want to go
Okay.
huge, and there'd probably only be one.
All right.